Hello, welcome to the extended Aries. So we're going to be tapping into your money and love, okay? And then we're going to also be tapping into the important messages for Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Pisces for this month, okay? And then we're going to get the astrological report. So we're going to do that one first. All right. Oh, I'm doing two for you guys. Okay, so you guys need to tap into your Leo, wherever you have Leo in your chart, okay? Or use the affirmation for I will. Oh, you guys do. So maybe even Leo wants to give you the direct message to know that you will. And I was thinking about this morning during my meditation. I said, those fixed signs have the ability, you know, to really, especially if it's for your, like Leo, it's for themselves, okay? But it's also for children. It's also for those who are looking. It's also for those who need strength, okay? So keep that in mind. So definitely, you guys, Aries, they need you to tap into that, okay? And like I said, even in your general, in your, you know, your original messaging was you need to be in alignment with, you know, that sun, Aries, sorry, I apologize. Oh, you do have Aquarius to talk to. All right, then we have fourth house, so root. Okay, so our children, but also what you gave, what are you giving the children before you have given the children? What are you giving to children before you have given, before you have them, okay? So that's the question. What are you giving to children before you have them? The fourth house. So just focus on your roots, but also healing in that area. Wherever you guys, some of you guys, I feel like in this area, and you know, whoever's watching has Chiron in your fourth house. So really work towards, sorry, I have a messaging. You know, really work towards that healing, okay? No matter what the wounded person feels, be of, you know, that vibration of healing, okay? And also has Jupiter returns. These are the benefits, but I know this is later in life, okay? Those are for those who are ready to, you know, retire, but think so like that, okay? Because your kids are gonna be doing that same thing for you. Creativity with the fifth house at the bottom of the deck, okay? So you guys tap into that. Those were your astrological messages, but you know, of course, you have to go and research and look into your chart, okay? So let's go ahead and look into your money and love before I forget. But this is just gonna be for the affirmation for your money or law of attraction if you are needing to tap into that. So it says, my what is need not influence my what is becoming. Okay, so again, doing what you need to do before it arrives. So what is has no bearing on what is coming unless you are continually regurgitating the story of what is. So it's like, oh, I don't have kids yet. Oh, I don't have kids yet. No, I'm preparing for my children. I know their names. I know this. I know that. I know that. And I'm sorry to use the children aspect, but the fifth house came in, and you know Leo rules that area. But it also takes strength to procreate. It also takes strength to, and even as masculine or feminine, even if you're not doing it specifically, like as you're a man watching this, you're not doing it specifically, at least you know the feminine is, okay? You're in feminine practice with your partner, okay? And it says, by thinking and speaking more of how you really want your life to be, you allow what you are currently living to be jumping off place for so much more, okay? So be the jumping off, okay? So like the moment where it's like, ding, this is what I want, so I move forward into that, okay? The vibration starts propelling you forward in that. But if you speak predominantly of what is, then you still jump off. But you jump off into more of the same. It's like, oh. It's like, your kids like, you ain't getting nothing for us. What can we even get? You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of bratty. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and tap into, so usual. Okay, if you guys need some numerology, is you can look up 17, 28, and 42, okay? So usual. So let's see what Virgo wants to tell you. Ooh, 8 of Spades. Okay, so this vibration is for you. I apologize. Let me go ahead and use my reference card. Okay. So anyway, 8 of Spades, that's going to be about you and power, okay? You and work. Virgo is saying, what are you going to daily do to work? What are you going to daily be proud of working towards, okay? But it's also being, what are you going to do to overcome obstacles that may be coming, you know, in the forefront? Having money for your children is actually creating less obstacles for them, okay? It's creating less obstacles for yourself, even if you have to go through the obstacles to teach them how to get over the obstacles, okay? And then allowing them to have that freedom, okay? And then we have success, power, and then it's also about bullying your way through. You have to bully your way to success sometimes. You have to even bully yourself to get the heck up. You have to really bully yourself into believability about any type of cause or, you know, situation, okay? But it's also about actually, Virgo saying, work out. I want to see you work out, from you work out, on a good thing. Na, 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 na. All right, it's about material fulfillment, okay? So let's see. We got Aquarius is saying, cause we got a good thing. Don't know when I'll see you again. Hey, hey, hey. We got the Queen of Spades, okay? So the Queen of Spades, you got a lot of spade energy. So that's a lot of willpower, but it's also things that are coming in the next days and coming days, okay? So action to be taken now. So this is about you bossing yourself around, managing your time, managing your resources, the material world, knowing what you have, taking collect of what you need and what you need to digest, okay? So definitely, sorry, y'all. This Aquarius wants to let you know to think of yourself as your own manager of the world. You're your own management of some type of cause or some type of, you just have like, and I think people like think that you have to do everything when it comes to Aquarius, because we do rule such a large body of people, but it's about a collection of a cause. It's about a collection of prevention or awareness of something, okay? So think so of like that, even if it's small and something that significantly relates to you in your childhood or significantly relates to you in your present. Think of what you may have and what you may need. And then we have, okay, so this can definitely be a woman, real estate, think about your property, etc., etc. What can you pass on, give? Also modeling, being a nurse. Also, this could also say some of you guys are widows or may become widows. So think about who you may have to become again or relearn yourself again after a divorce or some type of breakup, okay? So also think about women or childless women, okay? So even if you don't want children, what are you building? What are you building and who are you building it for if you do not want these people in your life, okay? That fifth house can still be activated. That fifth house can still be you know, important for you, okay? So keep that. Also think about your grandmother, okay? Do you have a divorced grandmother, or do you have a dead grandmother, or do you have, you know, a grandmother who had love to the end of her life, okay? So this Queen, I need to call my grandmother. Leo is saying 7 of clubs. This is actually at the bottom of the deck before I even started you guys just reading. So I did have that in my mind. So I'm glad this came back up because it was an important message. It's actually telling you to have some fun, play, okay? Be lifelike, young-like, youthful, and then learn, and then, you know, choose what you're learning. This is not true. 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs. Okay, so this is about your genius, okay? And then being creative. What is your prayer for yourself? Find a prayer that you can just result to. Like whenever you need something, it covers, embodies it all, okay? Whenever you need something, what does it need? It covers and embodies all. Like protection, resources, peace, calmness, protection against enemies, etc. You know, make sure you find a prayer that literally answers that, okay? And that's what Leo is telling you. Have something that keeps you strong. Have something to keep you of strength, okay? Or keep you going and conscious in stocks, okay? Keep in stock of. So then we got Taurus. Ooh, that we did see King of Pentacles at the bottom deck, so that was again more Taurus energy. That's how we got that. So then we come to the Ace of Hearts. So now this is about giving affection, receiving affection, but also being one of, you know, a vibration of affection. And then it's about selflessness, and then entrepreneur ideas. You can be a 9-to-5er and get on and still make some dough on the side. You can be a 9-to-5er and still get this. You can still, like, you don't have to have a linear life. Or some of you guys have the ability to actually balance well both aspects, okay? I fulfill this daily because it's stable and it's long term and it's something that is a part of who I am. Some of you guys definitely have a Taurus North Node and do need to work, okay? Do need to have that entrepreneur spirit if it's something that you inspire by, especially Aries, because like you want to have a bunch of ideas, and if these ideas go off and they can be managed on their own, I feel like these are something you guys would be very much so interested in or need to apply, okay? Also about being faithful to yourself, your values, and your artistic abilities, okay? And then we have the Jack of Diamonds for Pisces. All right, Jack of Diamonds for Pisces is going to be giving you that indication of like salesman, how you're going to sell yourself, what is important to selling, what is clever, what makes you charming. But this person is also giving you the advice to find your charm. Find your charm in every avenue that you need to explore, okay? Like find like what is charming you to even explore that, especially when it comes to about the 9 of Pentacles that was in your love specter, especially if you like dealing with a Pisces, okay? This person is really telling you continually to find something that charms you to continue to build on, if that makes sense. Like what keeps you in a relationship, what keeps you wanting this job, what keeps you wanting the legacy to exist, what keeps you wanting the conversation to even be explored deeper. Like, what makes you want to learn more? What even makes you want, you know, father energy, to father it, to, you know, create structure for it, which is that Sagittarian energy, okay? Which, you know, Pisces really doesn't have it. So it's kind of like having a conversation with Neptune, so you may communicate well, if that makes sense, okay? But also merchant, knowing what to buy, knowing who to buy from. Pisces, some of you guys need to really just start buying from Pisceans, okay? Or, you know, Piscean based businesses, or maybe some of you guys need to actually cross watch Pisces video, okay? But then a singer or messenger, okay? So what do you need to send off to people? What do you need to say? But also, if we were to, you know, return this back to you on the journey, what do you need to know? What are you going to find when you take those trips to the stores? What is the intention when you go there, and how can you multiply that intention when you're there, okay? So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, belows.